Hey yo everybody, Servo here. Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to share with you a few tips on what you need to do to prepare for the newest update. And yeah, it's a little bit of a different preparation this time because we do have two different styles of updates coming out. On one hand, we have the free Daisy Duck Thrills and Frills update that's going to be based around mainly here in Dreamlight Valley, but then we also have the update part 2 of the expansion that's mainly over in Eternity Isles, and it's just a whole different vibe. So we got to prepare for both of them, and the first way to do that is by making sure that you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. I'm going to be going hard when it comes to this next update. I'm going to be pumping out 3 or 4 videos a day, lots of live streams, so be sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on any secrets. I'm really hoping that we're getting a new potato-like quest with part 2 of the expansion, because they did mention that they were eventually bringing more secrets like that. We didn't get anything in part 1, so I'm hoping with part 2 maybe it's going to be something tied to the Merlin sample that we already have. I don't know. But if we figure out something, I'll be sure to let you know. So hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and let's get on with the first tip. Now we're going out with the most obvious one, and that is of course to save your Night Thorns. I'm sure if you've been playing this game for a while, you probably already know this tip, but there's always some new players. So save your Night Thorns. Every time there's a new star path, there's usually 2 to 3 quests that make it where you have to get rid of, you have to remove 40 to 50 Night Thorns, and only 8 to 10 of them will spawn a day. So if you don't have any and you really want to burn through your star path as fast as possible to get the new items, you may want to save them. If you do have the DLC, you can head over here to Eternity Isle, and these Splinters of Fate right here will actually count towards it as well. So luckily, if you have the expansion, you kind of have, a better chance of actually completing this challenge. And I'm sure a lot of us have probably not been over here in Eternity Isle in a minute. So if you don't want to clutter up your main valley, you could just save the Splinters of Fate over here. Or if you really like this valley, you could go save the Night Thorns over on Dreamlight Valley. But you are going to need those Night Thorns. That's just the way it is every single time. The second thing is definitely stockpile your Moonstones if you haven't already. Try to find all the chests that you can, because this next update is going to be very, very expensive. They always are every single time. You can end up burning through 30,000 plus Moonstones in no time. I don't know if they're going to bring back a new Bell Bundle. That was the last one we had. A new Dream Bundle or not, but they are 4,000 each. They added this with the most recent update, so they could add another one that could be 4,000 Moonstones. So make sure that you're saving up them if you can. If you haven't purchased stuff throughout the week in the shop, I would probably wait on this just in case, because these items will return. So unless you really want these items over here, you should probably wait on them just so you have extra Moonstones to purchase the star path, because you are going to need at least 2,500 for the star path, and then maybe something new in the shop, or maybe one of these new bundles. Otherwise you're going to have to wait. So definitely keep an eye on your Moonstones. Do your voting if you haven't already. That'll give you 50 Moonstones. Go around, find your chest every single day, and start collecting them. Now, while we're over here on the Eternity Isle, you want to stockpile your mist. I have 223,000 mist. I should be okay. I don't think I'm gonna need more than that. But the upgrade hourglass is maxed out at level 3. You're actually going to be leveling this up to level 4, and I think it's going to take mist. Now, to get to level 3, it took about 15,000 mist, so I would say level 4, if they do require us to get mist, it could be about 20,000 mist, maybe a little bit higher. But they also shared off in the trailer a new currency, and I don't know if that's something we're going to have to find, these new colored materials. If that's something we're going to have to find to upgrade to level 4, it could be. That way we're not stockpiling mist and, burn through it as soon as the update comes out. But just in case, you may need some mist to do, unlock new areas. You may need it to do some upgrades, and you're probably going to need it to purchase new items. So we're supposed to be able to craft new furniture items. We have a new Ratatouille archway. I don't know if that's going to require mist, but just to be safe, I would try to stockpile at least 40,000 mist. Anything, 10, 15K would be nice as well. But if you could get around the 40 to 50,000 mist, that would be great. The best way to get mist, of course, is to come over here, do your mist duties. These are endless. You can keep doing them over and over. They're very simple to do. Feed a cobra, you get 250. Prepare a 2-star meal, you get 150. You also have these down here at Eternity Isle. You could go ahead and click on these, and then you can complete this different stuff. But overall, the best way to do it would to be a do some time bending. So you want to get a time bender that's at least level 10 to help you. That way they can double up on the mist. You can also go over here and do these swirling sands and get some mist from them. I got 45 right there. I can get some more. And those are just some simple ways that you can actually end up getting your mist. Now, since we're still over here in Eternity Isle, the next tip would be to clean up this area right here, because we are actually getting Oswald, and Oswald is somewhere inside of there. We're going to have a little cutscene. We're going to be able to go across a bridge over here. So if you have builds set up right here, you may want to clear a path or something just so you have access to it. I don't think the update or the little cutscene or animation or anything, I don't think it's going to affect your builds. But if you do have this area blocked off, you're obviously going to need access over there. So just keep that in mind. And the same goes for Daisy's boutique that is actually coming to the game. Make sure you have a spot down for it. That way you can access the new features. For me, I'm probably just going to slap her shop down right here for now. We're getting her house, but we're also getting a shop. And that's just one of those things that you're not going to want to have to try and like squeeze in somewhere. So you can make a tiny little area decorated. The house, like the shop does look pretty big. So I feel like it's probably going to take up like this much space right here. It looks like it's a pretty big house. I'm going to plop it down right here. And while you're doing some redesigning and changing up some of your decorations, the next star path is a day at Disney. And it is going to bring tons of new, really massive rides. And you may need a larger biome to actually place these items down. So as you see over here in my plaza, I kind of set this up like my amusement area. And it's just not going to cut it. It's not going to work out. So I'm thinking I'm going to have to go and move my biome probably over here and maybe the Sunlit Plateau, because I have my Force of Valor fully decorated, and I could probably do something up here, but I don't know. The Frosted Heights just isn't large enough. So I'm thinking I might have to decorate mine over here just because there's so many large rides. And of course, you know, you don't have to do this. You can decorate it in whatever biome, or you could put like one ride over here, one ride over here, one ride over here. But if you are using a full biome to use your new items, your old like rides and everything, you may need a larger biome. So I'm thinking about moving mine over in this area to clean it up, and then maybe switch this over here to a city build with like my shops, the boutique, multiplayer, Scrooge's store over here, the restaurant, and things like that. So definitely something to keep in mind. Just kind of assess your valley and see where you can squeeze in some of this stuff. And hopefully your valley doesn't end up looking like my beach over here, which is just a complete mess. Now also keep in mind, whenever you are decorating stuff, there's certain locations that work really good for dream snaps, and that's kind of why I haven't touched the Sunlit Plateau, is because I like to leave this spot open just because the sun hits it perfectly. But I think I'm just gonna have to tear it down and start placing my amusement rides over here, because this is honestly the only place that I feel like it's going to fit unless you go over to Eternity Isle. The very last tip of this is to make sure you join my Discord, because with the boutique going into effect very soon, you're going to be able to trade Touch of Magic designs. And with that, you're going to need a place to actually find different designs. So the best way to do that is, of course, to join my Discord and browse through everyone's submissions, everyone's shops. We have many users already over here in the Touch of Magic shop area in my Discord that have uploaded really amazing designs. I have seen many over here I already like really want. I'm gonna be hitting Laffy Taffy up right here first thing, because these designs are so beautiful. We got some anime ones, got some Akatsuki theme, we got Dragon Ball ones, so we got the Uchiha symbol over here, some Naruto ones. They're so cool. There's so many amazing dresses over here. We got Blush Danielle that has just gorgeous dresses. So being able to actually get access to some of these amazing custom designs, if they're willing to share it, of course, that goes for all players, I mean, then it's just going to be a really good time. So I don't think the game's going to have like a built-in catalog for all of us to share our designs, like to browse online. It is possible. I'm not saying that they're not, but if they don't, then using Discords is definitely going to be a great backup for that. I mean, these are just so beautiful. Like, look at these dresses, the outfits. This is gorgeous. We got a Wally dress over here. Okay, love that. I also saw some backpacks over here someone had made. Yeah, we got Jesse over here with some really cool backpacks. So make sure you head over to Discord, browse through these, and then whenever the feature is available, you could just comment on this stuff. And hopefully some people will allow you to pick up their designs. We got some custom furniture over here. It's just all really cool. Other than that, it doesn't really seem like there's going to be too many issues with this update. I really don't think it's going to be too grindy, and there's no realms to open up, so I don't think you're really going to need any Dreamlight. And if you do need Dreamlight, it might be just a little bit for the star path, because I know you have to like craft some items, so you may need to go and get some resources. Yeah, other than that, there's just not too much prep work when it comes to this update. I think a lot of it is going to come down to Eternity Isle if you have the expansion. I also believe the expansion is on sale right now on different platforms, so be sure to check that out if you want to dive in and have extra content. Because if you're just going the free route with the free update, I don't know how much content there's going to be other than Daisy's questline, the new star path, the Touch of Magic shop. And then they added some other little features, like we're going to be able to receive mail from other villagers, which is nice. They should be giving us some resources and stuff in the mail too. But not too much prep with this update other than making sure you complete some of your quests, mainly if you are doing the whole Oswald, the part 2 of the Eternity Isles, because you may need to start completing the quest lines leading all the way up to Jafar, maybe some of the side characters with Gaston, and all the other characters like that. But I hope this video helped you out a little bit, at least get you a little bit prepared. Let me know in the comment section below what you are most excited for about this update. Me personally, man, I don't know. I think the Star Path might be my favorite because the Star Path looks so good, and we have desperately been needing another Star Path revolving around amusement rides. And the fact that we can actually ride in the rides this time is huge, because that will really make this game feel like a Disney game. And the fact that we can take pictures inside of the rides and pretty much ride the rides, it's just a win-win. And also the fact that they added that feature into the game, but a lot of people didn't have the older rides. They're allowing all of us to obtain new rides together, which is really exciting. And then you're also going to be able to purchase the older rides in the premium shop. So like the Ferris wheel and things like that are coming back to the game for everyone to purchase. So huge W when it comes to the Star Path theme. I'm really excited for it. You know, we're moving in, you know, it's spring, getting ready to go into summer here in a couple months. And I just think the game's going to be, it's going to be really fun, exciting. And I'm happy to do it alongside all you guys. So I hope you guys have the best day ever. I, of course, will be streaming and creating content for the new update on release day. And it's going to be a great time. And that's it for the video. I hope you guys have the best day ever. Good luck with your prep, and I'll see you in the next one.